I pray that they will never stop looking at each other that way. I mean, they definitely have chemistry. I mean, whatever you're going to say about them, you hate them, whatever. I mean, you can't fake this. You can't fake this kind of chemistry. The way these people look at each other tells me or suggests to me that this was destiny. This was meant to be. I mean, look at the way they just naturally look at each other and just interact with each other with just like this simple sort of uncontrollable chemistry that comes from the eyes. It's in the eyes. I've never had this kind of chemistry with anybody, like in my life. Ever. Nothing close to this. Oh my God. Well, I guess that's why I never married. And I think I did the right thing by not marrying, because if you don't look at each other this way, I don't think you should get married. My question is, does it last, in the sense of, does it last forever? Like, do you keep looking at each other in this way for your whole, is it like a thing where it's like a nature thing? I don't know how this works. I mean, how do you look at someone like this? You know what I mean? Um, actually, wait a minute. There was somebody in the past that I kind of looked at like that. Kind of. But not the same intensity, but it probably could have become that, actually. So, but yeah, I hope they always look at each other like that for their sakes, and that, but I mean, again, if you think, I mean, and the title of this video, oh my goodness, what did I just do? Me and my computer. Me and my computer should be like a sitcom or something, because it's just like, I don't know how my computer is not bugged. It has to be bugged. Um, who would bug my computer? I have no idea. It's just bugged. Um, what was I saying before I was so rudely sidetracked? So the way that Meghan and Harry look at each other is really, I think, important, and it's interesting, and it's beautiful. And really, I just think that it's like they can't look away from each other. Do you know what I mean? It's like a magnetic thing. It's magnetic. That's what I'm saying. There's something magnetic in the eyes that seems to draw them to each other. Hence, Meghan plus Harry equals Mary. Do you know what I mean? Meghan plus Harry equals Mary. Yeah, I mean, it's like a portmanteau. You know how they have the like Brangelina and Bennifer? Theirs is Mary. Meghan and Harry equals Mary. And no one in the press has said that or picked up on that, because obviously they get so much negative press, especially from the foreign press, like the UK and the Australian press hates them. So they would never, ever pick up on this portmanteau. Mary, Meghan plus Harry equals Mary. But these people are electric. They're electricity. There's a lot of electricity here. There's a lot of natural chemistry in the way they just naturally look at each other. I mean, it's not forced. It's just they can't help it. Think about it. They're a super couple, like Luke and Laura. I knew there was something very Luke and Laura about Meghan and Harry. I always say Meghan and Harry. They are a super couple. Luke and Laura are considered to be the first super couple before Brangelina and Bennifer. And basically, according to Wikipedia, a super couple is a popular and a wealthy pairing that intrigues and fascinates the public in an intense and obsessive fashion. The term originated in the United States and it was coined in the early 1980s. I knew it. When intense public interest in fictional soap opera couple Luke Spencer and Laura Weber from General Hospital made the pair a popular culture phenomenon. Okay, exactly, exactly, exactly. Mesekisa. This is not this one here is not this hair is not Harry and Meghan. This is Harry and Meghan. They're very Luke and Laura. I knew it. I picked up on this energy. Back to Wikipedia. So with regard to real life, c'est quoi cette merde là? C'est quoi cette merde qui bloque? Ah! All right. So, with regard to real life pairings, tabloids and the mainstream media have focused on wealthy or popular celebrity couples and have titled them super couples or power couples. I mean, how are Meghan and Harry not the ultimate modern day super couple or power couple? I mean, they're it. Examples are the pairings of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, which became known as the portmanteau Bannifer. Okay. And the former relationship of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, Brangelina. Brangelina imploded like you have no idea. They just imploded. Yes, but these two cannot and will not implode. Do you understand? Do you understand the assignment? You are together forever. Okay? I mean, okay, Luke and Laura, I don't know. I don't remember what happened. I had stopped watching General Hospital, so I don't know what happened with Luke and Laura. I don't know if they killed off somebody or whatever. I know Tony Gary, who played Luke, left the US and moved somewhere in Europe, I think. But Bennifer got back together, Brangelina imploded. So sometimes these very intense chemistries can overheat, and that's why it's so important for Meghan and Harry to be mindful of that and to really, protect their relationship. Do not let it overheat. Do not let public pressure can lead you into overheating, for example. So they need to know how to pull back, how to, maneuver so that they're a little bit in, they're a little bit out, because they need publicity for their businesses and stuff. So I understand that, but they have to be very, very careful in protecting their relationship so that they can go the distance because these super couples can implode. I mean, they can implode, and everybody wants this one to implode, but they can be the exception if they are aware and if they take the quality time and work that is required to protect their love and their relationship. I mean, it's not a fairy tale. I've never married, so I'm not a marriage expert, but I'm a human being. I can tell. I mean, marriage takes a lot of work, a lot of commitment. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always a bed of roses. You're not always going to feel happy. The person is sometimes going to let you down and um let you feel, less than whatever. But you have to be able to weather the storms, and you just have to be like, divorce is not an option, and keep my wife's name out your bleeping mouth. Okay. You know what? Don't tell anybody I said this. I love Will Smith. I freaking love him. I freaking love him. And of course, ideally that situation that happened at the Oscars should never have happened. Like, it would have been better perhaps for him to have held his temper. But you know what? After all my time on this earth, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you have to just, pourquoi je ne peux pas mettre ça à côté? Sometimes you have to, I mean, I don't want to talk about Will Smith and that situation, but I love Will Smith. And, it's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Keeps my wife. Oh my God, I have a student in 15 minutes, but it's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I heard that Harry's about to sue a certain individual on British television. I said I wasn't going to talk about that individual, but I curse too much. I need help with this. Can somebody please help me? I love to curse and it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a big problem. But okay, wait a minute. Let's see. What I want to go back to Wikipedia for a second. Super couples are defined as popular and financially wealthy pairings, that are widely admired in an intense and obsessive fashion and influence society's expectations of what a great love story or relationship should be. Liz Taylor and one of her husbands, I don't remember his name, Liz Taylor and whatever. They were also a super couple. They may or may not be romantic or high profile, and interest in the pairings may be due to a combination of chemistry, physical attractiveness, or because they seem fated. Yes, I mean, Meghan and Harry have huge chemistry, but they're also just so gorgeous that, that's why. I mean, there's so many other couples on the planet, but only some are super couples and only some create this obsessive interest, and it has to do with attractiveness and chemistry. And Meghan and Harry, I think they have it in spades. And it's just like a lot, I think. Do you agree?